Right, so taking a Maserati off-road. And you're probably thinking to yourself, who would ever take a Maserati off-road? Pretty much the same guy that would wear this shirt to go off-roading. In other words, nobody. And I remember, you know, Maserati, they said, well, we think less than 1% of our customers will take the Levante off-road. And I think at the time I said something like, well, you know, 0's a percent. And I remember having dinner with the then CEO of Maserati, and I said, come on, who's going to take these things off-road? And he, you know, after a few glasses of wine, said, you know, nobody's going to take this truck off-road. However, our customers, they will love knowing that they're able to. And it's sort of like top speed in a hypercar, right? You can't go 250 miles an hour. There's no road in the world long enough. It's just not going to ever happen. But you buy the car because you know in the back of your head, you could go 250 if the circumstances were right. The ingredient that makes the whole truck tick is the air suspension, right? So when we're in sport mode, the air suspension, it lowers the car down about an inch. Better aerodynamics, less suspension travel, it makes the car sportier. When we're in off-road mode, which you activate just by hitting this button here, it jacks the car up about 1.5 inches. And if there's a really serious obstacle, you can hit the air suspension switch up once and it'll raise it another 1/2 inch. So you get some pretty good ground clearance, and then that gives you some good wheel articulation. And then you've got the torque distribution, which right now we're locked in 50-50, and that's controlled by the center torsion unit. And then you've got some, frankly, fancy off-road software, just like a Land Rover. I'm worried about nothing. This thing just goes and goes and goes. We could put a much harder core tire on this thing that would give us more capability, but really the limiting factor, in my mind at least, because I don't want to make the phone call, is I don't want to bash this front end on anything. So while it looks pretty good, the design of this car holds it back off-road. But again, you're never going to take the Levante off-road. So why am I doing this? Because I can.